What's up, everyone? This is David with Pickdawgz.com with your free pick in the North Carolina vs. Syracuse game on Saturday, October 7th, 2023. We give away a ton of free picks here on our YouTube channel, as well as over at Pickdawgz.com and SportsChatPlays.com. But if you're wondering what bets I like the best and what bets our team likes the best, head on over to Pick Dawgz or Sports Chat Plays, click on the Premium Pick tab, and you can check out me and all of our other expert handicappers. Don't forget to use code PICK at checkout to save 15%, any purchase that's $19 or more. All right, let's get into this ACC battle here as North Carolina will host the Syracuse Orange in this matchup. North Carolina comes into this game with a perfect 4-0 record, and they're 1-0 in conference play after they defeated Pittsburgh by a score of 41-24 in their last game. They outgained Pittsburgh 373-304 and forced 2 turnovers in that one. Prior to that game, North Carolina defeated Minnesota 31-13, and they put it on them in terms of total yardage, outgaining the Golden Gophers 519-303. North Carolina's other 2 wins came against Appalachian State in overtime and against South Carolina in their opener. The North Carolina offense is scoring over 35 points per game with 296 passing yards and 167 rushing yards, and they're led by quarterback Drake May, who has thrown for just under 1,200 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. The ground game is led by Omarion Hampton, who has rushed for 383 yards, but 7 touchdowns. The North Carolina defense has played pretty well so far this season. They're allowing 22 points against per game with 238 passing and 125 rushing yards. Going over to Syracuse now. Syracuse comes in 4-1, but they're 0-1 in conference play after they lost to Clemson by a score of 31-14 last week. They were outgained 389-286 in that one, and they turned the ball over 3 times. So not Syracuse's best performance. They really struggled to move the ball against that Clemson defense, but they will face an easier task here in this one. Prior to that game, Syracuse did beat Army 29-16 and Purdue 35-20. Syracuse is scoring 38 points per game with 271 passing and 191 rushing yards, and they're led by quarterback Garrett Schrader, who has thrown for 1,153 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions, but he's a huge threat to run as he's also ran for 340 yards and 6 scores. The Syracuse lead back is LaQuint Allen, who has rushed for 363 yards and 6 touchdowns. The Syracuse defense has played really well to start the season. I know they allowed 31 points to Clemson last week, but they're only allowing 14.8 points against per game with 200 passing and 96 rushing yards. This is an interesting matchup here. North Carolina comes in undefeated. Pittsburgh, Minnesota, App State, their last couple wins. Those aren't the best teams. Beating South Carolina is a good win to open their season, but they really haven't been tested too much. Then you look at Syracuse. Syracuse was in the same boat, opened the season with 2 easy wins. They played Purdue, and Purdue's really not that good. They played Army, who got a backdoor cover in that one. But they did play Clemson. Clemson was tough for them. They didn't even crack the 300-yard mark offensively. That game was at home. But defensively, they played okay. They only allowed 31 points. Looking at this matchup, I do expect the Syracuse offense to play better in this one, as the North Carolina defense is not anywhere near as good as the Clemson defense is. And I actually really do like this Syracuse team. I think Schrader is a very solid quarterback when he can protect the ball. Sometimes he gets careless with the turnovers, but if he protects the ball and can use his legs effectively, I think they could really upset the Tarheels here and get a win. So I'd like Syracuse to keep this one close. I'm going to take Syracuse and the points with my free pick. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, as well as turn those notifications on so you're the first to see all of our content as we release it. If you're looking for my best bets, head on over to Pickdawgz.com, click that Premium Pick tab. You can check out me and all of our other expert handicappers. While you're on the sites, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They give you a ton of great information, and it helps you get a leg up. Good luck, and I'll see you guys soon.